Hello everyone, it's Glenda and welcome back to my channel, Creative Grandma. I hope everyone is having a happy crochet or knitting day. This is going to be a fun video. My sister came up today and we're taking my mom out for breakfast. And we're going thrift store hunting to see what kind of crochet items that we can find that people donate to the thrift stores. And I love to do these kind of videos because we're always looking for inspiration. And sometimes it could just be seeing a crocheted blanket, a crocheted sweater, or a scarf, and you think, oh, isn't that so pretty? And it gives you some ideas of something you may want to make. And I just love seeing what other people are making in the way of crochet. I'm also going to take you to an Amish greenhouse because I wanted to get some Memorial Day flowers and some geraniums, and I thought you might enjoy seeing the greenhouse in Mackeyville, Pennsylvania. So if you're in the area and you want some flowers, beautiful flowers, you won't believe the assortment of flowers this Amish greenhouse has, and it's called the Mackeyville Green House. So a combination of things in this video. So this video is going to start with my mom showing you her finished Diamond Art Club painting. She is so proud of it, and there's over 32,000 little diamond beads that she put on that photograph, and she just did an amazing job, and she's so particular. So I'm going to start the video with that. So let's go ahead, take a look at my mom and her diamond painting, and then we will go to the thrift store, and my sister's going to show you a cart full of crochet items. So let's get started with the video.
Well, here I am. I'm all ready to go out for breakfast. So I'm going to show you my birdhouse I got done. I'm going to take this plastic off. You keep it on to keep the dust off of it and everything. So here it is with the plastic on. And here it is with the plastic off.
There it is. All the diamonds, all the beads are in her painting. Isn't that beautiful? Now, how long did this take you to do, Mom?
I started it the last day in February. And I finished it.
You're making crinkling sounds with that paper. Put it back on your diamond painting. So you started it in February?
Only one day in February I got the stuff all ready, and I started it, might as well say March, April, and May. I got it done the middle of May. Brought me up another one to do now today.
I got to keep her busy. Yeah. She has a little bit of anxiety because of that spot on her nose where they found she had cancer. So they have to go in. She's waiting for them to call her for her appointment to get the cancer dug out of her nose. She had one dug out of the back of her head before, so she knows what she's in for.
20 years ago.
20 years ago. But that is her diamond art painting. Now we're going to go out for breakfast, and then we'll go to the thrift store, and we'll take a look and see what kind of crochet items people donate to the thrift stores. So I'm here at my local thrift store, and you can see we have a whole cart of crocheted afghans, and they allowed me to come out in the breezeway so I could do this video and not disrupt the customers. So with the help of my sister, I'm hoping that this video gives you some really nice inspiration on some ideas of colorways or patterns that you may be able to use, and also to donate to your local thrift store. So Laurie, go ahead and show them the first Afghan we found. So this one looks like a little baby Afghan. You can see all the different colors of blue. Very small, but just a nice size, maybe for a car seat or something like that. You want to grab the next one? The next one is a very pretty, lacy, very delicate. I'm going to get right up close on this one. Look at this stitch pattern. This has to be a fingering weight yarn. It has beautiful ribbon throughout. Laurie, you want to tell me what price is on that blanket?
Price on this blanket is $3.99.
$3.99. Throw that in my cart. I will buy that because I want to know what stitch pattern that is. And this is another way that I get ideas for different stitches of the week. I try to find items that, that have stitch patterns I've never seen before. Oh, here's a shawl. So the next item is a really large shawl. That must be at least 70 some inches across with a star and a circle on the back. Now she's modeling it. What's the price on that? No price?
No price.
It might have been on the hanger. Okay, no price on that. Just a solid color shawl. Looked like a filet design, and then they put that star and circle in by doing the solid squares. Now, Laurie, sometimes they pin these together so you can't open them all the way up. So let's get close on this one with the stitch pattern. This looks like a row of double crochet and then a row of cross stitch in a beautiful cream and orange color. So is there a price on that one?
This one's heavy.
Yeah, that's made with a worsted weight yarn.
Oh, $7.99.
$7.99. Not a bad size. That's a pretty nice size.
I like the colors.
The next one is made with a bulky weight, multicolored yarn, very airy and holy.
Holy.
Holy. I really don't like blankets that have this big of a hole in them, but for spring and summer, it might be nice to throw around a chair. So let's go to the next one. The next one is a beautiful ripple style blanket where they just use 2 different colors. Now, yeah, turn it the other way. There you go. That's a nice size afghan with that ripple stitch. Get up closer so you can see that stitch. And this is really too small for a baby blanket. It looks like someone might have started a granny square blanket and then just stopped. How much is on that?
This one's $1.99.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess you could buy it and continue working the granny square.
Oh, this one's pretty. This one's $3.99.
So this one's $3.99. Kind of tiny. Let me get up close. It goes
It's
the
got like
other
a
way.
ruffle around
It's
it.
a shell. Yeah, hold that up. So it's a shell stitch design, doing 2 double crochet, a chain 2, 2 double crochet in 2 colors of yellow and white. And then let's show the ruffle border. And there's the border. So cute little afghan. What did you say that was? $3.99.
That one's $3.99.
The next blanket's really pretty. I see a dirty spot on it, but that would probably come out in the wash. It's a multi-color, and it looks like a corner to corner stitch. So let me get up there. Look at that beautiful baby rainbow pastel colors. So I do believe that's a corner to corner blanket.
That's $4.
And that's $4.
$3.99. Well, this is a cute little pink, but it's too little.
The next one is a Jiffy lace crocheted blanket, but it's very, very small. I'm going to get up close. Open that back up. This is what the Jiffy lace looks like, where you use that big giant knitting needle and a crochet hook. So that's a Jiffy lace, very, very small. What's the price on that?
No price. It has a tag, but there's no price.
Okay. So the next blanket is a corner to corner, and look how pretty this is with that multicolor and white. And I know Premier Yarns has a multicolor in these colorways, and also Lion Brand has a multicolor in this colorway as well, very similar. So very pretty blanket. So that is there a price on that one, Laurie?
$3.99.
So that one is $3.99. So the next item is another corner to corner. This is so small. It looks like somebody started something and then just stopped. But corner to corner, how much is that? $1.99?
No price.
No price. So we have one more item to go. This is a little bit bigger, another corner to corner. So I don't know if they were trying to learn how to do the corner to corner and then just got fed up, or this is the size they made it. It's really tiny, but if you have a preemie or maybe a doll baby that your child plays with, they might enjoy this for a doll blanket. So that is all the crochet items we found so far. Now, when I was leaving the thrift store, I looked over and I just caught it out of the corner of my eye, so I had to go back in, and I found this crocheted little toy. And I think, because I live in Pennsylvania, I think it's the Penn State Nittany Lion. I'm not sure. But I bought it. It had a tag. Now the tag is cut in half. And I'm going to tell you what's on the tag. It says www.snoil.net. So I'm not sure if somebody sells these. Look at the little tail. Oh my goodness, I thought it was so cute. And then what fascinated me was the way they made the paws, the big paws. Look at how they made that paw. I'm going to get it right up in the camera. It's really cute. There's the little feet. And then let me show you here. Sorry, my face is right in there. Isn't that cute how they done that? And then there's the side of his face, his little ears, his little snout coming out. That's the back. And he has the blue and white scarf. That's why I thought it was Penn State. So I didn't have time to check this out. I paid $2.99 for him, and I thought he was so cute and adorable. And I was just kind of dissecting. Do you do that when you find a crochet item? Do you kind of like look it over, a blanket, a toy, and just see how everything was made? I just thought it was so cute. And for $2.99, I had to pick it up. So I thought that was cute. You can check out the website. I didn't have a chance yet. Maybe they have some other items. I just thought it was cute. Now I did purchase one of the baby blankets because this yarn was so delicate and so fine, and it just had a beautiful look to the baby blanket. And I have to say, I do think that baby blankets are so much nicer when you use the thinner yarn. And this has to be fingering weight yarn. I'm going to stretch it, and I'm going to put it up to the camera so you can see this pattern. I'm trying to see which way it goes. I think it goes this way. Let me turn it the other way. Let me hold this up. I know I'm right in your face. Sorry about that. My morning humor. Here is the blanket. I'm going to stretch it. Look how thin that yarn is. I just thought this was a beautiful stitch pattern. Very lacy, very delicate. It's all white. And if you don't know what the baby's going to be, it's a perfect color. White goes with everything, but you could make it in yellow, green, any color if you're not sure what sex the baby's going to be. But just a very delicate, beautiful baby blanket. And I know how much work goes into these. And this was only $3.99. And I know you can't even buy the yarn for that. Now, the one thing I was thinking in my mind is when I went to the thrift store, if you find a blanket, now this one I would never tear apart because I think this is just so pretty and so delicate. But if you're searching for inexpensive ways to find yarn, I think that going to the thrift store, if you've seen some of the blankets my sister held up, sometimes it's more affordable to buy the actual blanket. Now what I would do is I would buy the blanket if it was in really good shape, and I would put it in the washer and dryer and wash it, and then I would rip it out and reball the yarn if you were trying to find yarn for a project but you didn't want the blanket. Because when I was pricing the yarn, I was looking at a skein of yarn and they wanted like $2.49 for a skein of yarn. Well, I can get on like Premier's website or Lion Brand and I can buy brand new clearance yarn for less than that. But then they have a blanket like this for $3.49 or whatever was on it, $3.99, $3.49. Do you know how much yarn is in this blanket to where you could just rip it out and reuse the yarn for something you really wanted to make? So that is just one idea. Now, I also know that I have watched videos where people will go to the thrift store and they'll go to the sweater aisle where all the sweaters are. And one particular video, I think it was a gentleman. Now, he must have lived in a high-end neighborhood because he was finding cashmere and things like that. I've never seen cashmere in my thrift store in a sweater because I do look. And what they do is they cut the seams on the sweaters and then they reball and reuse that yarn. And I also seen people that do resell recycled yarn where they do that as well. You can go to the thrift store, try to find some of those fancier high-end yarns or anything where it's worth your time, and you just cut the seams on the sweater and you carefully rip those sweaters apart, and then you can reuse the yarn. So that's another way that you can find some really amazing yarns that you just can't find in the store. So just thought I'd throw that out there. So that is what I did buy. I only bought one of all those blankets because I really didn't need them, and I do like to have crocheted items in the thrift store for people who that might be the only way that they can get them. But I just thought this was really cute, and I wanted to see the pattern. That's why I bought this one. So now let me show you taking my mom to the Mackeyville Greenhouse. Beautiful flowers. I just had a wonderful time. I could have spent a lot of money there. So let's take a look at what they have. So now we brought my mom to the Mackeyville Greenhouse to finish our day of running around. Beautiful greenhouse with all kinds of floral arrangements. And this is run by the Amish. I live in Amish country. So beautiful things that you can find at this greenhouse. So let's go ahead and take a peek around. They have little carts, and I'm letting my mom push it because it balances her. And then we can put everything we're going to get onto the carts. So go ahead and walk ahead, Mom. So if you need cemetery flowers, look how pretty. So take a look at all these flowers. I could do a lot of damage here with my checkbook.
Look at these ferns. Aren't they beautiful?
Yeah. All kinds of ferns. Look, there's my sister. She has her geraniums already. Wow, that was fast.
Wow, I knew exactly what I was going to get.
They have these.
I have two sides of the plant of the cemetery to do, so I put 2 geraniums
Where'd
on
you
each
get
one.
those yellow?
Isn't this one
These are
pretty?
marigolds. I got them over there.
Yeah.
They have all the plants
Over here.
already in planters. Very pretty. Oh, over here's the geraniums. I like this color pink. So there are my pink geraniums that I'm getting. And do they say marigolds keep snakes away?
I don't know.
I heard that rumor. I wonder if that's true. These are sun patience. Over here we have petunias. Oh, these flowers are so gorgeous. Look at that hanging basket. Isn't that pretty? Purple with the yellow. There's some more plants inside that greenhouse. Now I'm going to greenhouse number 5. Over here's some more. These are Gerber daisies. These are large, colorful, daisy-like flowers. And their prices are really good here. So that was the Mackeyville Greenhouse. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I had a lot of fun doing this video. I always have a lot of fun taking my mom out for the day, getting her out of the house, getting her mind off of all her troubles, and just going out for a nice relaxing breakfast with my mom and sister and having a family day. So until next time, stay inspired and happy crocheting. Bye everyone.